You cannot win without first learning not to lose. The risk-first principle in investing. Most investors focus on maximizing returns. But the foundation of long-term success is different. Before you learn how to win, you must learn how not to lose. In investing, survival precedes growth. 1. Losses compound faster than gains. Mathematically, a 50% loss requires a 100% gain to recover. A 30% loss requires a 43% gain to break even. Large drawdowns create asymmetric recovery burdens. Avoiding severe losses preserves the compounding engine. Growth is exponential, but recovery from deep losses is exponentially harder. 2. Risk management precedes return optimization. Professional investors understand. Capital preservation is primary. Return enhancement is secondary. Long-term investors such as Warren Buffett often emphasize two implicit rules at Berkshire Hathaway. Don't lose money. Don't forget rule number 1. This is not literal. Losses happen, but the mindset is defensive first, offensive second. 3. Behavioral bias magnifies losses. Research by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky shows that investors experience loss aversion. Losses feel roughly twice as painful as gains feel rewarding. Ironically, this can lead to holding losing positions too long, doubling down to avoid admitting error, avoiding necessary exits. Learning not to lose includes learning when to accept controlled losses. Small, controlled losses protect against catastrophic ones. 4. Survival extends compounding time. Compounding requires capital, positive expected return, time. If capital is severely impaired, time cannot function effectively. Avoiding ruin extends participation in the market, and longevity is a strategic edge. 5. Volatility versus permanent loss. Not all declines are equal. Temporary volatility is normal. Permanent capital impairment is dangerous. Learning not to lose means distinguishing temporary price fluctuation from structural damage, managing leverage carefully, avoiding concentrated, fragile bets. The goal is durability. 6. Emotional stability depends on drawdown control. Large losses create panic, strategy abandonment, loss of confidence, reactive behavior. Smaller drawdowns are psychologically manageable. Learning to reduce loss severity improves behavioral consistency. 7. Defensive framework before offensive growth. A strong investment structure often includes diversification, position sizing discipline, rebalancing rules, cost control, limited leverage. These are not growth accelerators. They are stability mechanisms. Growth compounds only when stability exists. The strategic paradox. Investors chasing high returns often take excess risk, concentrated exposure, emotional positions. This increases the probability of large setbacks. Investors who prioritize risk management, margin of safety, controlled downside, often experience smoother compounding over decades. What learning not to lose really means? It does not mean avoiding all volatility, holding cash indefinitely, refusing productive risk. It means avoiding irreversible mistakes, managing downside asymmetry, protecting capital from catastrophic drawdowns. It is about structural resilience. Final insight. Winning in investing is not about constant success. It is about avoiding fatal mistakes. Before growth can compound, capital must survive. You do not build wealth by swinging for maximum return. You build it by staying in the game long enough for compounding to work. And in markets, those who survive longest often win the most.